On the floor for the visiting team. At power forward, number 4. At the other forward position, number 17. At shooting guard, Colin Schmidt. At center, Nick Green. At the other guard position, Noah Smith. Let's meet your home team. At shooting guard, number 21, Henry, number 21. Manning the middle, number 46, Austin, number 46. At the power forward position, number 35, Nathan, number 35. Starting at the other guard, number 4, Chase, number 4. The other forward position, number 43, Eli Jackson.
Welcome to the Art Craft Forum, the home of the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. It's a 73-3 Quakers taking on the 60-16 Grizzly Cubs. The two teams leading both conferences respectively. What a game we are going to see here today. Overton is out today, but Porath will make a return as well. Who's going to win it here in Franklin? Will it be the Quakers, who have had great games, or will it be the Grizzly Cubs? Let's find out here soon. We are getting ready to get underway from Franklin. And we are. Rock Hill to Swafford. Roden there. Austin Horner. The dunk is no good. Here's Green. Back to Smith. Noah Smith. The three is no good. Here's Eli Jackson with it. Irwin covering him. Horner drops the ball. Irwin for 2. Garrett Irwin for 2. It's going to be one of those games, isn't it? Swafford with it. Eli Jackson for 3. Eli Jackson for 3. Green to Smith. Over to Garrett Irwin. Garrett Irwin going off in Franklin. It's 5-3 after that three-pointer. The Navy uniforms for Franklin. And it's stolen by Smith. Back to Irwin. Given to Roden. Zach Roden for 3. Zach Roden is so good. Here is Jackson. Rock Hill. To Horner. Austin Horner for 2. And here's a pass. Garrett Irwin for 3. It's 11-5 now. Sold out crowd from Franklin. These two teams are really good. These two teams may be facing off with each other in the championship. Roden, the pass is blocked by Jackson. The shot is blocked by Jackson. Rock Hill for 3. Nathan Rockhill for 3. Roden to Schmidt. Colin Schmidt there. Quick pass to Roden. Zach Roden for 3. 14-8. Time running out. Jackson there. Eli Jackson's shot is no good, and he goes out of bounds. Grizzly Cubs ball. League leaders in assists. Top 5, Quakers, Grizzly Cubs, Brownsburg, Mooresville, and Monrovia. Franklin with the ball. Here is Rockhill. To Swaff. Swafford to Reipinger. Back to Jackson. Eli Jackson for 3. 3-point game. Noah Smith. Back to Garrett Irwin. Back to Schmidt. To Smith. Back to Irwin. Back to Green. Nick Green for 2. Beautiful uniforms for the Quakers. They are wearing their white statement uniforms. Swafford there. Getting covered by Smith. Eli Jackson again for 3. Jackson is going off tonight. Schmidt to Green. To Smith. To Roden. Roden for 2. And that's a buzzer beater. 18-14. Quaker lead. 4-point game in Franklin. Eli Jackson keeping the Grizzly Cubs alive. Early in this one. We'll be back after this quick break. Welcome back to the second quarter. Plainfield, Franklin going at it. Irwin to Smith to Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for 3, no good. Lackey there. Here is Green. Back to Rockhill. Eli Jackson for 2. 2-point game. Timeout Plainfield. Plainfield calls a timeout. Looks like that Grant Irwin will be in the game. Name is Jacob Chalet and Grant Porath. And it also seems like that Luke Dockery will also be coming into the game as well. Dockery is into the game. League leaders in points the last 30 days. Bo Dilly up there. How about Eli Jackson there? No Quaker players up there in that list, but man, what a game. Porath to Dockery. Dockery for 3. Luke Dockery for 3. 25 assists last night for the Quakers against the Greyhounds. The Carmel Jackson for 2. 3-point game. Hot start tonight for Eli Jackson. And it's stolen by Jacob Lackey. Picar. 1-point game. Drew Picar for 2. Dockery back to Green. Back to Garrett Irwin. To Porath. Grant Porath for 3. Actually, no, it's Garrett Irwin that's on the court. To Picar. Cam Bazel for 2. With the dunk. 24-22. Porath back to Chalet. Back to Dockery. Back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for 3. 5-point game in Franklin. Here's Picar. Ball almost stolen. Picar there. Green with the block. Here's Dockery handing off to Porath. Grant Porath for 3. It's 30-22. 30-22, Quaker lead. Here's Dockery again. Knocks the ball loose, handing it to Chalet, and it is bounced, and the Quakers will have the ball. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Franklin, and Austin Horner is into the game for the Grizzly Cubs. Green for three. Nick Green hits it. 11-point game. Great shot by Green. Slow ending to the first half. Porath for two. Slow ending indeed for the Grizzly Cubs. They were within 4 at the start of this quarter. Now, as the quarter comes to a close, John Carnes will call a timeout. It's 35-22 in the second quarter. What a game. It's 35-22. Quakers lead. And here we go, back from the Art Craft Forum. Bazel has it to Horner. Austin Horner to Jackson, and Eli Jackson ducks it in. Porath to Dockery. To Chalet. Jacob Chalet for three. What a game we have seen. Picar there. Picar has it. Back to Lackey. Jacob Lackey for three. Porath will have the ball rolling. Back to Dockery. To Porath. Grant Porath for three. And this will end the first half. Green, Roden. And at the end of the first half, 41-29, Quakers lead. We welcome you back to the Art Craft Forum. Garrett Irwin will start out handing it off to Dockery, to Jacob Chalet. Chalet, the long three, no good. Henry Reipinger to Swafford. Chase Swafford for two. Porath to Dockery. Back to Chalet. Chalet for three. Here's Swafford. He has it. Dockery there. Irwin there, but Swafford going off in the second half. Here's Dockery to Porath. Grant Porath for three. 47-33. Great game indeed. Swafford there. Losing ground. Chase Swafford for three. Dockery to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for 3. Again, it's 50-36. Remember, Grant Irwin had a overtime winner against Franklin earlier in the year, and now Franklin is losing 50-38. Green to Porath. Grant Porath for 3. Here's Jackson. Henry Reifinger. 3, no good. Green with rebound. Grant Porath again for 3.
3 points.
And everybody is sitting down except the Quaker fans. Jackson will lose the ball to Irwin, to Green, back to Dockery. Luke Dockery for 2. 20-point lead now for the Quakers. This is exactly what the Quakers have done all season. Dockery will dunk it in. 60-38, and the crowd is quiet in Franklin. Wofford there. Timeout, Grizzly Cubs. Took them a while, but they finally called a timeout, and I can see why. 47.3 seconds left in the third. Plainfield up 60-38. And that was a quick timeout. Taking a look at the league leaders in field goal percentage. Eli Jackson and Nick Green, top 2 on that list. Franklin will get the ball. Here's Bazel. Picar for 2. Back to a 20-point game. And here is Irwin. Back to Green. Green almost loses it. Dockery to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for 3. 63-40. Here's Drew Picar. Lackey's shot is good. Lackey with the shot. Here's Green. Back to Dockery. Back to Irwin. Garrett Irwin for 3. Heavy pressure, and that's a personal foul by Chalet. And here we go. Drew Picar for 2. Green to Dockery. Back to Irwin. Garrett Irwin for 3. And that will end the third quarter. 69-44 at the end of the 3. The Quakers have it. The Quakers have the lead, and it looks like it is all Plainfield here in Franklin. That will do it for the third quarter. Here we go to the fourth. Welcome back to the Art Craft Forum, the home of the Grizzly Cubs. Franklin down 69-44. Chef to Picar. Roden is out there. Schmidt is out there as well. Cooper Taylor out there with Carwine. Then it's Quentin Chef and others. For Franklin, Roden to Wiederholt. Ben Wiederholt is out there with Zach Roden. Then it's Colin Schmidt, Jacob Chalet, and Garrett Irwin. I think it's Garrett. Yeah, it's Garrett Irwin out there. Drew Picar for 3. Roden. Back to Wiederholt. Back to Roden. Zach Roden backs up. Runs for 3. Zach Roden for 3. Here's Picar again. There. He will dunk it down. Huge dunk by Drew Picar. Weirl came up, tried to block him, and gets dunked on. Here's Chalet. Jacob Chalet for 3. 78-52. Chalet covering Picar. And it's stolen by Garrett Irwin. Chalet. Shot is blocked. Back to Irwin. To Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for 2. It's 80-52 now. Roden knocks the ball loose. Back to Chalet. Chalet. Two-handed dunk. 30-point lead for the Quakers. And the Quakers have silenced the crowd in Franklin. Picar almost loses it again. Here's Cooper Taylor. Wiederhold knocks it out of his hands, out of bounds. Franklin will get possession again. And here comes some more of the starters. Swafford, Jackson, Rockhill, Horner on the court. Well, at least their starters are on the court. With 1:06 left in the game, it is a 30-point lead for the Quakers. Horner with it. Schmidt. Back to Rockhill. Picar for 2.
Nathan, number 35.
And here's Wiederholt. Ben Wiederholt for 3. And Wiederholt gets it 85-54. Man, oh man. Swafford with it. Here is Wiederholt there covering. Swafford's shot is no good, and it's rebounded by Roden. To Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for 2. And a three-pointer here will put Plainfield at 90 points. Horner for 2. Roden there. Roden for 3.
Number 17 for 3.
Roden for 3. Eli Jackson with the dunk. And that will pretty much do it. And it was almost stolen. Chalet almost goes back court. Chalet to Irwin. Back to Roden. Zach Roden, a superstar. And he will hit a buzzer beater to end the game. It's 93-58, the final score. Plainfield demolishes Franklin. And that will do it. Plainfield comes out on top big time. 93-58 is your final score. It's time for the New Balance Player of the Game. My guess is it's Zach Roden again, because Roden is a literal demon. Yes, it is. Zach Roden is the New Balance Player of the Game. Oh, I didn't see it, but Roden apparently had a block. And that will do it. Thanks for watching, everyone.